Okay, at the request of one of my subscribers, 15 Willow, I guess that's how you pronounce it, 15 Willow. This one, I'm going to talk through this car as I go over the build. Truth is, usually when I record these or do these videos, I'm listening to the radio, and once I upload the video to YouTube, it recognizes the songs or whatever it's playing in the background, and it blocks my audio, so I have to put some of their canned music basically from YouTube. So anyway, we'll talk through this one here. I got the radio turned down so it won't pick it up. This is a 2010 Chevy Impala. As you can see, Baltimore Police Department. These are the Jada Hero Patrol Series cars. This one's from the second wave, if I'm not mistaken. Doors open on this. Excuse me, front doors open. Trunk lid opens as well. You can see. This one does have the radio equipment inside and the monitor in there. Just like all, this is basically the same exact car, other than they changed the light bar a little bit, depending on the department, and of course the decals are changed. But anyway, that's what this is, 2010 Chevy Impala. Shut the doors back. And the little circuit board that I use in these has different patterns to it. I've got these little glue hairs everywhere, we're going to call them that. Here's the switch. As you can see on the bottoms of mine, there's no big cutouts. I know some builders won't mention any names. Cut huge holes in the bottoms of the cars to get batteries in and out and everything. I think it's excuse me, it looks nicer just to, if you got to remove 2 screws out of a car to put a battery in, I'd rather see that than it hanging out the bottom of the car. So everything's nice and cleanly built. Also, if we can see inside of here, you'll see that there's not a lot of wires and everything hanging around in here. You get this little flashlight. I don't know if you can see up into the roof line or anything with a... I can't get it really focused in there, but anyway, you can look inside the car. If you were to set this car in front of anyone, just like it's right here, you're not going to be able to tell anything's been done to this car at all. And that's the whole idea, to me, that's the whole idea of doing these builds. You know, I don't want to see wires hanging down inside the car, which you'll see with some builders. Big gaudy switch hanging down, you know, something that's a telltale sign the car's been taken apart and something done with it. Like I said, you know, you don't see the battery. If you open the trunk, you can see the battery holder up inside there. Maybe. I don't even know if you can see it way back up there, up towards the front of the trunk. And then there's one small wire right here. And the reason that wire is even showing, right here, I don't know if you can pick it up. The only reason that wire is even showing, that is what runs from the batteries. And it has to stay loose, so when you pop the chassis off the car here to change the batteries, you have enough slack to flip the chassis over from the body to change the battery. So, secret revealed. Anyway, but that connects to the switch, which is right here in the trunk, and where the spare tire would actually be, the spare tire well. And that's where you change your patterns and turn the power on and off of the car. So, gotta have a little bit of slack. You can always push that over to the side and out of the way. Not that you're really going to be storing anything in the trunk, but anyway. Shut the trunk here. As you can see, the car still rolls fine, just like it did out of the box. Again, you know, no difference. I did go ahead with a black marker and hit the door handles on this car, and then I usually hit the windshield wipers on it as well. You can see right there, because they're just usually painted white, as are the handles. And I just hit them with a little bit of a marker, just a little bit of paint marker to kind of highlight them a little bit. That's how they're going to look on the real car. They're not going to have color-coded or monochrome door handles and stuff on these cars. Are usually basic entry-line cars when the police departments buy them. So anyway, they're going to have black door handles, so that's what this one has on it. Again, switch to locate there on the bottom here. I'll press this one time, and it'll go through all of the patterns. Kind of hard to detect with this camera. I do have an HD camera, but when I do an HD video, it takes forever to load them up to YouTube. So heck with the HD camera, we're going with this small still camera. Anyway, you can see it's got headlight strobes drilled in. These are actually drilled through the metal and installed inside there. You wouldn't know it if I didn't tell you, but they are sit back inside actually slid up into the headlight housings. These are rectangular LEDs that are made into the light bar and wired through. And then the tail lights are 3mm red LEDs that are in those. Again, those are drilled out, and not just, some builders just stick the LED back behind it and let the light transmit the best it can through the tail light lens. As you can tell, this lights up the whole tail light lens. And if my camera will pick up the flashes, I can see that it's not very well. Lights up the whole tail light lens instead of just like a little bitty corner of it like some cars are made. Again, there's your rooftop light bar. You can see it's going through the different patterns, kind of a slow flash, then it kind of gets rapid back and forth, then a simultaneous flash right there where all the lights flash at once, and then kind of a wig-wag again. And you can press this button and go through the different patterns, and you'll see that it'll stay in this pattern here. Get a little bit closer to the camera. It kind of stays in it, and again, the patterns are easier to detect in person. Like this camera's, I don't know how old it is, but anyway, it's not a very good camera. It does the job somewhat. Press it again here, you're going to get the simultaneous flash. You can pick this up. Headlights, roof bar, or rooftop light bar, tail lights, and all flash in the same rate. And then pop it again. And it's kind of a double flash. Each light flashes twice. Can't really see that on this camera, but it is, trust me. And the tail lights as well. For some reason it's hard to pick this one up, I don't know why. Cheap camera. Okay, that's it. Again, 15 Willow, this video is for you. You get enough of my Kentucky accent, you might next time just say to do the music and forget talking. So, there you have it. Thanks for watching.